The Last Picture Show is a film that grumpily refuses to romanticize adolescence. Instead, it's dragging its characters through a Texas-sized mire of bad decisions, limp lust, and the kind of small-town ennui that makes you want to shake every resident by the shoulders. Set in the dust-choked corpse of Anarene, Texas, the story follows Sonny and Dwayne, two hapless teens whose idea of a rebellion involves taking a mentally disabled friend to a prostitute and then getting banned from the only decent pool hall in town, including the burger joint and the last movie theatre in the town. The film's sex scenes aren't steamy, they're cringeworthy. They're exercises in humiliation. When Sonny fumbles with Ruth Popper, the coach's neglected wife, the bed springs scream louder than either participant. And Jacey, played by Sybil Shepherd, in her virginity-losing scheme with Dwayne, it ends with her glaring daggers at his inability to rise to the occasion. This isn't Grease. It's an autopsy of teenage desperation. Awkwardness as an art form. The film weaponizes discomfort. Characters collide like bumper cars with faulty steering. Jacey's calculated seductions, see her mirror-faced manipulation of Dwayne, backfire spectacularly, leaving her sobbing in her mother's arms after she has a fling with her mom's lover. Sonny's romance with Ruth is less about passion than mutual loneliness, culminating in a post-coital cheeseburger that's somehow more intimate than the sex itself. Even the town's adults, like Lois Farrow, who advises her daughter to demystify sex while nursing a drink, are trapped in their own cycles of disappointment. Sex without satisfaction. Every sexual encounter here feels like a botched chemistry experiment. The infamous skinny dipping scene features Jacey stripping on a diving board while the boys all sat round the swimming pool naked are gawking at her like startled deer. It's less erotic than a dental exam. A backseat tryst with a caustic prostitute becomes a darkly comic tragedy when Sam the Lion, the town's moral compass, played by Ben Johnson, banishes the boys for exploiting their vulnerable friend. Lois's advice to Jacey, get it over with, sums up the film's view of intimacy, a chore to check off before adulthood. It's a dying town with dying dreams. Anarene itself is the film's grumpiest character. A place where the Royal Theatre's closure strands the teens without even the distraction of Hollywood fantasies. Sam's death mid-film leaves Sonny adrift. He inherits the pool hall that he can't possibly save. Billy's pointless death, sweeping the streets like a dutiful ghost, draws only callous jokes from the locals. The black and white cinematography amplifies the bleakness. It turns sun-bleached prairies into a purgatorial wasteland. Even the film's lone moment of grace, Ruth's final "Never you mind, honey," feels like a band-aid on a bullet wound. The Last Picture Show is the anti-American Graffiti. It doesn't care if you root for these kids. It's too busy force-feeding them life's bitter pills. The first love that fizzles, the mentors that die, and the small towns that chew up dreamers. The sex isn't sexy, the friendships aren't loyal, and the cusp of adulthood looks more like a cliff. Grudgingly, I'll admit, it's a masterpiece of miserable authenticity. There we go. So there's my review of The Last Picture Show.
A grumpy Scot with a pint in hand, ripping through films like a one-man band. Snarky cinema where the burns are hot, honest reviews you'll never forget. Oh hey, oh hey, let the truth be told. No sugar here, it's biting and bold. With smirk and a scowl and a hearty laugh, The grumpy Scot is here to riff your craft. From cringe remakes to sequels gone wrong, he'll tear them apart all video long. But if it's a gem, he'll tip his hat. Rare moments when praise comes from this cat. From cringe remakes to sequels gone wrong, he'll tear them apart all video long. But if it's a gem, he'll tip his hat. Rare moments when praise comes from this cat. Snark so sharp it'll cut through steel. Honesty that you can taste and feel. No fluff, no fuss, it's the Scottish creed. For brutal truth, the world does plead. Oh, hey, oh, aye, let the truth be told. No sugar here, it's biting and bold. With a smirk and a scowl and a hearty laugh, the grumpy Scot is here to riff your craft. So grab your popcorn and duck for cover. It's cinema chats with a twist to discover. Snarky Scot with reviews that sting. A brutally honest movie rating king.